On your marks, get ready, shop! Nothing haunts us women like the things we didn't buy. Today's show is brought to you by Target, otherwise known as Target. Come on, what woman doesn't shop at Target? Let's keep it 100. Online shopping is the best. You know why? You can shop with no makeup, a pair of sunglasses, and a cold glass of sangria. Get your spring off to a bright start, whether it's April showers keeping you indoors or spring flowers in bloom that are calling you outside. Target's got items on sale to make both experiences a delight. For those rooms that need a refresh, links to this week's deals can be found on my website at ninababel.com/podcast, and you're going to look for episode number 13.
What's this totally her talk about? On the show, we are always talking about women that are totally her. She's the girl who has fun, short, relatable, inspiring, socially and sexually awkward real-life, everyday conversations that girlfriends normally have on a daily.
Like every week, last week's episode was a doozy, huh? It was long, but in all seriousness, it was a real wake-up call to me and hopefully to you too. For those of you who missed it, I took you into the childhood homes and younger selves of many women, including mine. Some of these stories were messy. Truth be told, it was unanimous all around. We heard from women who didn't get it. They didn't get the sex talk, girlfriend. Tune in to episode number 12. Like I've said before, one rule of my podcast is we overshare TMI style and drop girl knowledge. If this is your first time here, Girly Nation, we let it all go and hang up our inhibitions at the door. I keep it 100. I keep it real. I keep it true. Don't forget to shout me out on Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter using @NinaBabel. In fact, join my Facebook page right now by typing in Nina Babel, Keep It 100 Girl. Girly Nation, are you ready to keep it 100?
Yes, I'm ready to keep it 100.
I'm ready to keep it 100, girl.
You know I'm going to keep it 100.
My hand is raised. How about yours? Let's get this party started.
But you gotta put your neck into it. Don't stop, just do it, do it. Then you roll your tongue from the back to the front.
In today's episode, it's all about chemistry of a good kiss, a smooch, or a quick peck that makes us girls tick and tingle, make our hair stand up, and lose our senses. When couples say they have good chemistry, there's some truth to it. We're talking about what your kissing style says about you and your personality.
My kissing style says that I like to take it slow at first, but then I can turn up. Yeah.
I actually, I would say that I let the tension build. I don't like, we were just talking about this, I don't like to kiss very soon.
You have people who they can be passionate kissers, and then people who just I don't know, go through the motions. It says a lot about you. I think it can tell you how somebody actually feels about you, what they want from you. I don't know, it can tell you a good amount.
You're going to have a second chance to relive your last first kiss, whether it was on the forehead, your hand, neck, shoulder, cheeks, face, or on the lips. You remember back in the day, to have a hickey on your neck and get discovered was the ultimate gold star. You know what I'm talking about. Or don't you? But before we get started, one thing that really sticks in my mind is international love. Have you ever been to France or Italy? In my travels abroad, both of these two countries ooze PDA to the max. You would think kissing is sex in these countries, and French kissing is literally porn. If you're single, this regular occurrence goes from being cute to annoying. Oh my God. I thought I was seeing instant replay every corner I turned. Kissing is the horny cousin to sex. But here in North America, people are annoyed by PDA. We naturally turn our heads or pretend we're not looking or didn't see anything. You ever notice that?
You kind of know those wet kissers because they're constantly Yeah. You know, guys always dip their lips.
I don't like when people show
They don't need to be. Yeah, they need to be
like
wet.
what? Like
the lips gotta be moist and
Well, no, y'all haven't had like a sloppy kiss. If you had a sloppy kiss, you'd be like, oh.
I don't know.
I mean, when you get that kissing, you gotta go like this.
I guess I'm considered one of those people, so I'm not sure about all that. I don't know. I don't drool or nothing like that though.
Yeah, I had
drool was coming out of my mouth.
One guy was kissing me when we got finished. I was like, dang.
Right. I don't like this.
Yeah.
You sound like it. It's me. I like it. It's the problem. I don't like when people just shove their throat or tongue in your mouth. Like,
I do.
You don't just go in and then like just there's not.
When you have a sloppy kisser and it's all up
here.
here.
You expect kind of a ramp up thing?
There should be.
Yeah, there should be a ramp up.
Really?
Yeah.
At 13, I just dove in. Like, we don't do that anymore.
No.
Like, don't just come at me and shove your tongue down my throat. I was talking. I need it. I haven't been ready yet. Like, no, I wasn't ready. I wasn't talking. There should be some type of progression. Yeah.
Foreplay?
I mean, not every time, but you can't
it can
just
start out like that.
Every time I kiss you, you just boom, and it's just like.
When you get on to like, okay, you're like in the middle of the mall, like nobody's trying to see.
Right.
Like my husband can't stand PDA, so like if he sees people like going in, like he videotaped them. He's like, this is so nasty. I can't believe this. We're in the middle of DC.
Right.
And he's like videotaping people going in. I was like, that's how certain people connect.
That's true.
We don't do that.
Right.
You know, I might sneak a little grab,
Right.
you know, in his private area, but I'm not like all up in, you know what I'm saying? Like we do it like sneakily, so no one would ever see me grab his stuff.
Right.
But we do
I
it.
do that too.
He'll slap me on the butt, you know what I'm saying? But I'll look back and see if anybody sees what's going on, and that's how we do our PDA. But like when we see people like going in, we're like, ew, that's so nasty.
Right. Shit, you be in the moment, you be in the moment.
I know. I mean, I don't blame them. It's just I don't do PDA. Right. I don't do PDA.
In the middle of the mall.
Public display of affection. You know where I got that from? School. So they'll be on the intercom. No PDA. You know, that's where I learned that from. PDA school. That's what they called it, right?
I was going to ask you what was PDA.
Really?
But
I
learned it in school too.
Yeah, maybe it was a school thing.
On announcements. I was in class. I was like, what does that mean?
Exactly. I learned it in school, PDA.
The one thing.
And I guess that's why I don't do it, because it was kind of like
when we were growing up.
Yeah, kissing is something it's thought of, it's taken very seriously, especially with me, because I think I've had a bad kisser, and as far as like just spit, slobber, like no, I can't do that. And then I've had like really good kissers where it's just like, you know, you in the moment and it's really passionate. But I'm also somebody that hates PDA. So in terms of like when to kiss me and where we're doing, like I feel like in private, you know, we can, you know, have a really nice passionate kiss. But in public, like actually you need to back up off of me. So
is that something you communicate, or does he have to learn that by you backing off?
I think I've communicated it to like my past relationships and stuff that I just really don't like PDA. But it's cute if a guy comes up to you, you know, like kiss you on the cheek in front of your friends especially. It's like, oh, they really do like each other. So I don't know.
In the spirit of celebrating embarrassment, myself and Girly Nation, we're going to tell you exactly when it feels right and when it doesn't.
Hello, August from Girl Boner and Girl Boner Radio here. My first kiss, my first real kiss, romantic kiss, happened when I was about 15 or 16, and it was super awkward and kind of terrible. My then boyfriend was a lot more active than I was, and I sort of just sat there half paralyzed, half going, oh my God, we're kissing. And it was completely, later looking back, felt a little bit embarrassing, but now I embrace that as part of my journey, and I'm so grateful to have learned so much since then.
It all starts with a first kiss that was memorable or not. According to Cheryl Kirschenbaum, author of The Science of Kissing, What Our Lips Are Telling Us, she states beneath the surface, a kiss serves as an ultimate litmus test for a relationship. It can urge us to pursue a deeper connection with someone special, or really act as a warning sign to back off when someone or something just doesn't feel right. My story, unlike other episodes, my embarrassing moment is kind of mild on the Richter scale. Okay. maybe I lied. I just remembered one. As everybody knows, I'm a late bloomer, right? My first kiss probably dates back to when I was 17 years old, because I have no memory of anything before that. I mean, remember, I didn't date until I got into college. And if I did have a first kiss, I must have blacked it out, or it just didn't happen. Before that, I do remember practicing against a poster on my bedroom wall right above my bed, and it was always my favorite celebrity crush, right? And soap operas really served as my model template for kissing. I'm not the only one who practiced. Before we go any further, Girly Nation has some of their own techniques they're going to share.
One embarrassing moment was a friend of mine who was also from California. She decided to take on, I guess, the responsibility of teaching me how to kiss, how to French kiss. So she started with stuffed animals. That didn't really work. And then finally advanced her way over to a mirror. And the mirror was awesome. Like, I could, visualize it. I could feel myself. I could kiss myself. It was just like, okay, my kiss, my French kiss with a boy, it has to taste and feel at least this good. Because I kiss good to myself. If I can kiss myself good, then whoever I kiss, he better be able to surpass the mirror. That's what I was going for. So it helped me exercise my tongue, helped me relax my lips, get my formation together, all of that. She taught me breathing techniques.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, so I was just like, this is awesome. So when I had that first kiss experience, it wasn't awkward, and it didn't come across, at least to that person, that it was my first time kissing. That never came up. They didn't look at me like, have you done this before? So it was very natural and comfortable because I learned to get comfortable with myself. I learned to get comfortable with my body.
I didn't have my first kiss till I was 18. My friend in college, she taught me how to do it on a mirror. I was like, okay, I like how it felt on a mirror. It was nice.
So she taught you. So what did you do?
Oh, so with the mirror?
With the mirror.
What did she basically, we went to the dorm. She showed me on a handheld mirror what you're supposed to do and how to curl the tongue and how you're supposed to open the mouth and parch it just such a way, and then have him enter the tongue into your mouth first, like an invitation, I guess. I was like, okay. She's like, don't do it first, let him do it first. I said, okay, and then this is what you do, and then you curl the tongue this way and make this shape, and I was like, okay, wow, it's interesting. And then thankfully, I got a chance to explore that shortly after the lesson that she gave me in our dorm room. And what happened? Oh, she also was a mirror, and then also kissing yourself by putting your tongue back on your own tongue, so you can get. So she wanted me to get the sensation, so it wouldn't catch me off guard. And then also I had to do some exercises with cherry stem, where you take the cherry stem and turn the cherry stem into a knot with your tongue and your teeth. So she's like, if you know how to, have you ever done that? Oh my gosh,
I don't know
awesome.
what that is.
So basically, you go somewhere and if you ask for a cherry Coke and they put a real cherry with the stem. Yeah. So take the stem, after you eat the cherry, leave the stem in your mouth and you turn the stem into a knot with just your tongue and your teeth. It's a technique. So yeah.
Were you successful at doing that?
Oh yeah, I know how to do that. And we would in college, we would whenever we go out, whatever, it would always be a timed event to see who could do it back first and who could have the most successful knot. Oh my God. And so, and doing so, you're exercising the tongue and you're figuring out different things that you can do with the tongue in your mouth. And basically, if a person can turn the cherry stem into a knot, then that means you're a good kisser. So we would always have these competitions at restaurants or whatever we go to. And so I'm determined, I'm gonna do this shit. So, and I was able to get my stem into a knot, and I can still do it to this very day. So that gave me self-confidence. Yeah. I'm I could probably be good at this. And then my first kiss, who ended up being my first boyfriend, I think even to this very day, he's I can still taste his kiss to this very day. I could taste it. He has a unique DNA taste structure, whatever, his mouth or whatever the case. It was just a very unique taste he has. And so I remember that. Oh my God, I remember that. So, but then at the same time, if there's not a good kisser, that's not a good situation. I think kissing is great.
I innately knew what to do, but I was also a young lady that watched I'm gonna say it.
Soap operas?
porn.
Really?
And I would also sneak and watch my older cousins kiss. My older cousin Sandra was, she's that kind of tongue kisser where you could see the tongue.
Okay.
So from watching her and watching the porn, I knew there's an exchange of tongue and the movement of the head. And so when I went to kiss Alan, I don't know if I'm sure I wasn't his first experience, but I don't know what his overall experience was.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the tongue entered my mouth and I felt the force of it, I remembered I wanted to attack his. So yeah, it was a great kiss. I remember to this day. No, I did not feel awkward. Actually, the whole time in my head, because I'm such an analyzer, I was in my mouth mentally with the kiss. So I wasn't just kissing freely and just like hoping it worked out. I was trying to tell my tongue, okay, he's doing this, so you should do this. All right, back off a little. Okay, this. Okay, that. Okay, stop moving your tongue. Okay, whoa, that's what happens when you stop. Okay, let's do this next. So no, I had the total opposite experience.
Wow.
It was well understood what we were doing.
Does anyone rate themselves as a kisser? Because on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I consider myself average. I mean, with all my God-given talents, I'm not bad, and I'm not the best. And, most of the time, I don't hold back if I know I'm good at something. But kissing, I go with the flow, the vibe, the energy, the chemistry. I did have one boyfriend who claimed that I should kiss better. And that's kind of an embarrassing moment, right? Because it wasn't like we were even in bed or on the couch. We were standing, I think he was at the front door, and made the comment that I was pressing too hard too soon, which really gave me a complex. I mean, to the point where I still remember. But I enjoy that whole aggression and going with the feeling, if I'm feeling it. Or maybe, dude. That's why I felt like I had to overcompensate in that area. Some memories start off either as chasing our crush or being chased by our crush in the playground. To all the boys and men, us females, we go with the flow, man. This is one time in our younger life that we default to you guys to take the lead and initiate.
For me, I guess my friends taught me how to kiss. So like we're in a schoolyard, middle school, and I think I'm with.
She grown
I
now.
think I got a boyfriend, quote unquote. Seen him recently and was like, ew, but that's a different story. So I'm probably like 12, 13, about to do my first kiss. I was like, man, I ain't never kissed no boy before. I played basketball with him, but I don't know how to kiss no boy. I never tried before. And she was like, well, you just like kind of move your head, tilt your head to the side, and move your tongue in and out, whatever.
Yeah.
So we go down, you can't be kissing out in the front of school. So we go down the hill and we know we're about to kiss and all this. And, I was like, dang, I can't really remember all the details of what she told me to do, but, I'm going to just try it. I swear to God, that kiss was like 2 seconds long and I was disgusted. His tongue was like a lizard. His breath was nasty. I was just like, ew, I'm never doing that again. That was
Wait a minute, you didn't smell it before you started kissing?
Like, I was focusing on going in, you know what I mean? And once I got there, I was like, ew, your tongue is nasty and your breath stink. Like, like that was nasty. I don't think I ever kissed another boy for like 3 years because of that. Like it was nasty. Yeah, because his breath was not good. Like it was nasty.
I didn't start getting into boys.
So your first experience is bad. It doesn't really help.
Until what?
Like 12th grade.
Oh God! My first kiss, I was about 9. The boy was so cute.
But was it a tongue kiss? It was a peck, right?
Well, see, no one told me. He stuck his tongue in my mouth, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll do it too. It was good. It was a good kiss.
At 9?
At 9? Yes. And I was like in love with this boy. Like, oh my God, he kissed. And I would just meet him every day and just kiss.
So is he like the benchmark for you going forward?
I think I'm a very good kisser at this point in my life.
No, I was traumatized. Like, I did not ever want to kiss a boy after that. It was bad. It was like, no. And then I'd be like, you know how you... This smell of breath.
Just like hi.
Like your breath
Just say hi.
Your breath cannot stink to this day. Like my husband, I'll be like, ooh, did you just eat some onions? We can't do that.
My first oh God. Okay, so what, as a grown-up or a little kid?
Both. But we'll go with the first. So what age was your first kiss?
Our teacher's aide had a little boy, and he might have been in first grade where I was in kindergarten. And we were sitting there one day, and he was like, I'll show you yours. It happened like that, and he showed me his. So we...
exchange.
Yes. And I remember that. It was like kindergarten. So the first penis I saw, I would think was white penis. So we were just showing each other. I mean, but it didn't mean anything. I don't think we knew. Yeah, there was no touching. It was just like, yeah. And I had seen my little brothers, but he was little, so he was like 2 or something. Yeah. And then, so this is first kiss. So first kiss. So that was the first kiss. I was about 8. I remember bumping teeth. My next kiss, it wasn't memorable. I think it was awkward because I always felt like all the girls around me were having sex. I don't know. That's just that thing. You always feel like everybody around you is doing something, but little do you know nobody's doing it. Well, some people are. Right. But then they're not doing as much as you think they are. Right. So I almost felt like a late bloomer.
Everyone will agree a first kiss combined with a bad one is a total turnoff. Kissing provides clues to whether a relationship will last. Psychologists at the State University of New York at Albany found that 59% of men and 66% of women say they have ended a budding relationship because a kiss didn't go well. That's almost even Steven. I mean, us women edge you guys by a little bit, but it's definitely important to both genders. Girly Nation is in total agreement.
That was a good one. I guess. Where is he now?
Shoot. His lips are small too, and I remember when he kissed, or he might have got my lips, and I was just kind of like, I can't do this. And then I was like, wow, how did I kiss you before? Because your lips are so much smaller than mine. They're not even like, they're less than half.
And it's something about full lips too. I think the man has to have full lips, and it's something about them being moist and like, just, I don't know, a good kiss is such a like turn. I mean,
if you have that, you have me.
Yes.
Because I look forward to that, and I feel like I'm giving that back to you 110%. You're giving me 100%.
Yes, girl. I was looking forward to kissing somebody. I was looking forward to kissing one thing, and I was like, I was so like, really?
Oh my god.
I was disappointed with the kiss, but it got better. It has gotten better, and maybe it's just us feeling each other out. But I'm like. Right. I know. So then I feel like maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not a good kisser. But I'm like, I don't. Yeah. Because Bruce thought I did not like to kiss. He even said to me one day, "Well, I'll show you how to kiss," because I didn't like kissing him. So he assumed that I didn't. But I wasn't gonna hurt his feelings and say, "Oh, it's just you." I was just like, "No, I'm just not a kisser. I'm just not in a kiss." That's what I said. I'm just not in a kissing.
Wow, but you weren't telling the truth.
No, I wasn't, but I didn't need to. He didn't need to know that it's him. Come on, now you know that would have been like,
oh god,
ego crush. Yes,
yeah.
Because if I like you, like I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Winston is not a good kisser.
No.
He. Okay, the first few times we kissed, it was awkward. I was like, what? And I don't necessarily think that I'm a good kisser, but I know a good kisser. Like I can go, if you're a good kisser, we can kiss, we can make good kisses.
Right.
And so, but if you are kind of awkward, like I'm not a good teacher. Like I'm not gonna teach you how to kiss. What made it, like I don't know if he knew, maybe he was feeling me out when to give good tongue. I felt like when we were intimate, the kisses were better. And maybe he wasn't thinking about it. And maybe that's what it was. I don't know, because, or did I care?
It's nature's ultimate litmus test, nudging both male and females to be most attracted to the people that are our best genetic partners. Sex gives you guilt and remorse. Kissing, on the other hand, it gives you long-lasting satisfaction without any guilt. Women, we will lament over what a kiss felt like faster than sex. And you want to know something that's crazy, sexy, cool? The best kiss is one that has been exchanged 1,000 times between the eyes before it even reaches the lips. It's the build-up. It's the flirting, the anticipation, and then lastly, the hormones. Fun fact is a study found that 10% of the world doesn't engage in locking lips and alternatively uses nibbling or licking as their sign of affection. That is why I love the aspect of Middle Eastern cultures in this world and how they're attracted to women only through their eyes. That's the only access they have until marriage. The first time I understood this phenomenon was when I was traveling abroad in Europe, and there was this Algerian guy who worked in the hotel, and all he was mesmerized by my eyes every day. There was nothing else. And as a woman, it was kind of refreshing for a man not to give you like that head to toe look. He just focused in on the eyes. And that in itself is so attractive to me. Not only is it attractive, but kissing is a natural high. Miss Kirschenbaum found that human lips are the body's most erogenous zone. Packed with sensitive nerve endings. Hey, do you know that our lips have more nerve endings than our clit? But electric impulses bounce between the brain, the lips, the tongue, and skin, and it all leads to a feeling, according to Miss Kirschenbaum, of being on a natural high. Your heart beats faster. You send more blood through your body, which makes you more excited. It makes your pupils dilate, which explains why some of us just close our eyes, right? And it also lowers that ugly stress hormone called cortisol that we all try to get rid of. Let me tell you something. Most women love the kind of kisses that will reach deep down below the earth and soar us to the heavens above. For the playground to an adult, I asked these women from Girly Nation to recall their memory of a first kiss and what it meant to them.
Well, no, I can probably count this gentleman, Bailey's dad, and a boyfriend in my childhood. That's the only three I could say there was harmony. Everyone else, it was because it was part of what we're doing.
Right. And when was your first kiss? At what age?
My first kiss was I was about to say very young. My first kiss was not till high school. My first kiss was at a bus stop. I was interested in a boy who I would see on the bus every day going to school. He didn't go to the same school as me, but we went the same route. It was very innocent flirting, like purposely kicking my foot underneath the chair on the bus. But we never spoke. And things like that. And then one day, him and his boys, I was at the bus stop waiting home. Him and his boys were across the street. I guess he must have been roaming the streets because his school was nowhere nearby. And he came across the street to talk to me, and we introduced ourselves to each other. And we just kind of stood and looked at each other, and then we just started kissing. And it was my first kiss. And it was harmonious. I remember after it was done, I thought about it from that day into that morning. I couldn't wait to see him again. We would kiss on the bus to the point where grown people, adults would tell us that is inappropriate for you children to be kissing like that. Like, we literally would anticipate our bus stop. My bus stop is in 3 stops and start to kiss there so we could have it by the time I get off the bus.
Wow.
It was just the most interesting experience feeling I've ever had. Like, you actually felt, and I think about it now, like a hunger for that person. And I never had sex with Alan, no, because sex would kill me. So, right. But after that, I became what I call like a kissing whore. Like I seek kissing for the experience of being with a boy.
Right, that was your experience, and you could not get hurt by kissing.
No, but it was something I could do that connects me to you.
Right.
And it had a sexual nature to it. So I felt like I was being freaky. But that was my first kiss, and it was funny. It wasn't sloppy or anything. It's like you knew what to do. It was awesome.
I learned it from my freshman, I met her my freshman year. We were both in the same class at Fisk. And she's like, girl, you ain't never had no tongue? And I'm like, no. Because she said, have you ever kissed a boy? And of course I had spin the bottle session when I was in high school or whatever, but it was with a white guy. It was icky, and it was just on the lips. And I think he licked his lip before he kissed me, and it was just gross. Just taste his lip. It was not.
What was gross about it? Was it just the wet exchange?
I think the way he tasted.
Okay.
Maybe I don't like it. And it was quick, and it was in the closet, and it was gross. And I think he only did it because he had to do it with the game. But, so it wasn't anything exciting about it.
Want to be super creeped out? Before you pucker up, there are rules when it comes to the raggedy hall of shame. Hear women talk about their deal breakers when it comes to kissing.
What makes a bad kiss is, gosh, bad breath, for sure. And disingenuousness. Is that a word? I'm not sure. But really anything kind of fakey for the wrong reasons, for sure.
We don't want our faces to melt. By far, bad breath, cigarette smokers, and poor hygiene, it all needs to be on point. Don't try to swallow our faces either. Slobbery wet kisses in my book are an instant turn off.
I mean, I'm with you on I don't like the wet, but I think some of it has to do with that equal interest in each other is already there. Mm-hmm. Maybe that has something to do with it. Some kiss people who smoke cigarettes. I remember I hate cigarettes, but I enjoyed kissing that person. And I tried to look past the cigarette because I was so into them. But there was a symphony of the kiss, and it was awesome, and I was into it, and I wanted it. It was good.
You'll be surprised where our lips have been. I want to stress this to people because your breath is real and raw at all times. We already exchange up to 80 million harmless spit, saliva, and oral bacteria in a kiss, which can be an indication of a person's health, too.
My first experience was with the guy that my first kiss ended up being my first sex. And he was nice. He was very sweet about it. He had been pursuing it for quite some time. It wasn't euphoric. I do recall at the end of the experience, I had built so much into that in my mind, thinking that, oh my God, once I do this, I'm gonna be a woman. Am I gonna look different on the outside? Will people be able to tell? And it wasn't like a out of body euphoric experience. It wasn't any of that. I think I got more out of the first kiss, like sensations, than that, to be honest. So.
In her book, Cheryl Kirschenbaum indicates that we have a distinct natural scent that appears to guide us towards choosing a partner with compatible DNA. Scientists have found that women prefer the scents of men with a complementary set of genes that code for the immune system. How about that? Tongue action no-nos is another turnoff. There's a whole graduation ceremony men need to be made aware of. Listen carefully to Girly Nation in this next segment, who advises men not to go straight for the kill.
Tongue, of course. Tongue, of course. He was like so romantic and so, like, I don't know how to even describe it.
For me, kissing, it tells a lot. Like, if you the type of person that like just kiss and go straight for the kill, I'm gonna be like, oh no, too much. Nope. Okay.
No tongue, right?
Yes, no tongue. Don't even think about kissing me the first time we meet. Like, that's a no-go. Because especially like in college, I feel like dating is a lot of like, my friends know these guys, so they're gonna plug you, and then so the first time you chill, the guy's always trying to go straight for the kills. Like, don't do that. But in a kiss, I like if you do like a, take it slow, like, test the water, see if I'm feeling it first, because I'm gonna let you know, and then, if it's good, just like be easy about it. Just don't be like like that. Don't do that.
So I'm thinking by the time I was in 10th grade, it had to be Travis, and he was younger. He was a year younger than I was, but he was like a star football player. But he acted older. The older girls liked him. Girls like in 11th and 12th grade liked him, but he liked me. And I can't even remember, but I know he has to be the one that I kissed. Now, I don't think he knew
how to kiss either.
Yeah, so that's one thing. It was, but we were only together for a minute, but I'm pretty sure we kissed. But my first kiss that I remember was with this boy named Dendrick. He didn't know how to kiss. I just remember his tongue was like super, I felt like he was trying to eat my face off or something. Wow. Because his tongue was like so strong, it was all over the place. So I kind of remember that. my first kiss that I remember where I felt like he knew what he was doing, and it was Adrian. Like, and that was when I was 17.
Okay.
And so I dated him a whole year and a half before I lost my virginity to him, but we would kiss for hours. Kiss. I can't even remember the last time I kissed anybody for longer than 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
And we would just kiss. But it was like magic with him. I don't know if I was in love with him from the first kiss or what, but it was like, oh, this is how kiss. Like, I still judge kisses by that. I'm like, okay. Like,
so then, what makes a kiss a good kiss then, just based off that?
Makes a kiss a good kiss. Okay, so believe it or not, Bruce thought that I didn't like the kiss. I just didn't like the way he kissed, so I wouldn't kiss him.
Oh, so what makes a bad kisser?
Okay.
You said you didn't like to kiss him. That's a long time to go with somebody that you don't like to kiss.
Yeah, it wasn't that he wasn't attracted. Okay, so first of all, Bruce's top lip was like small. It's something about his lips. And it's something that he used to do with his lips that I just didn't like. And I felt like he was trying to lick the inside of my mouth. And I just, like, it's like the tongue placement just wasn't right.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know, like, when I kissed Adrian when I saw him, and recently, and it's just something, he's just a very good kisser. It's the tongue, it's the tilt of the head, and them not trying to overpower you.
But then there's two sides to every story. As much as we remember good kisses, we also remember the bad ones. I couldn't stop them. Girly Nation had more than enough to say about bad kissers.
If somebody's very aggressive with me and I'm not feeling that with them, or if I'm ready to be aggressive and their kiss is very sloppy, it's a turnoff.
I think it's part technique and part feeling in the taste. Like, I think either the person, you're attracted to the person or you're not, but I think it's part technique. Like, what are they doing with the lips? What are they doing with the tongue? Is it aggressive? Is it soft? Is it passionate? Are they putting any energy and effort into it? And then part of it is how this person literally, like, tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's not, then it's not.
Right. I think what's a showstopper to me is how much saliva you leak.
Yeah.
Because if I don't like wet sloppy kisses, and
I don't like that either.
I just don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. And I don't want that saliva in my eye.
Yeah.
I don't like that either.
Yeah. But I like the aggressive, passionate, suck the air out of my mouth kiss.
When people just kiss, and they're just kind of sloppy kissers. And, I mean, they're usually sloppy in other areas. Think about the other areas of their life and just how they were with you. I mean, you know, at our age, either you know how to kiss or you don't know how to kiss. I think, you know, when I was 15 or 12, 10, we're all learning. I mean, you know, so look, I expect you to be a little sloppy and, clumsy. But at 40, if you don't know how to kiss, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
But there's somebody for everybody out there, but just not me.
Look, that key don't fit my lock, so...
If there's anyone out there listening for the first, second, or third time or more, I need your 5-star rating and review after you listen to any of my episodes by clicking the ratings and reviews section in iTunes or Stitcher. Yo, you all are listening, but you're forgetting to leave a review. It's easy breezy 1, 2, 3. Let me walk you through it. Select 5 stars and click the write a review link. Log into your iTunes or Stitcher account. Enter the title and description of your review, then press submit. Voila! Fun fact, oddly enough, a kiss all starts with a tilt to the right. 80% of people angle their heads that way when going in for a kiss. The science behind this is because 80% of our mothers tilted our tiny little bodies to the left during breastfeeding, which meant we're so used to turning our heads to the right. The other science behind the tilting to the right is it all started in the womb. Apparently, when we're in the womb, we naturally tilt our head to the right. Go figure. Last but not least, I have to talk about a good kiss. There are so many levels to a good kiss, and it varies per person. But we all will agree we seek someone who will. There will be plenty of wetness between us to put out that fire.
I'm totally into like physical stuff as much as I don't like know that it's so important. But like the texture of their skin, like how tall they are, their physical stature, like where my head fits under them, or how it connects with them, like just, you know, like everything. It's a whole experience.
When I asked Girly Nation about their best kisses, interestingly enough, most of them called out with a quickness 1 to 2 former partners and claimed that if they were standing right here, bring it. Well, I won't spoil it. I'll let you decide when you hear from Girly Nation as they go down memory lane.
You know what? On my own little study, I find if you cannot kiss, then you're probably not attentive in bed and you're not passionate. To me, I just have always felt like the people that I equate with being really, really good kissers, I've always had a very good sexual chemistry with them.
That's a good observation.
And I've had my share of, you know, I'll put it as the people that I'm intimate with, we've developed a relationship, but I've kissed a lot of people.
Right.
And some people I've never even moved forward with them because they couldn't kiss.
Right.
I just was like, you know, to me, kissing is more intimate than sex. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I could have sex with you and not kiss you. And I know this is like a weird kind of warped thinking, but I can still love you and be in a committed relationship with you. But to me, sex is, you can have sex without a connection. And I think, you know, for me, if I kiss someone and obviously there's not a connection, I'm not even going to move forward with anything. I'm not going to kiss you again. I'm certainly not going to have sex with you.
Right.
But I could say of the probably 3 people that I would kind of put as my top kissers, we all had amazing relationships. I mean, not only in and out of the bedroom, you know, but I think if I saw any of them right now, we would still be cool. You know, just because to me, kissing is just very intimate. I mean, I could kiss you for 2-3 hours. I'm not going to have sex with you. I mean, I might, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just think that to me is just, you're looking in their eyes. I mean, there's this, to me, a deeper connection than just having sex with somebody.
To me, a good kiss is more. I'm one of those aggressive types, right? Pin me against the wall, press your body against me, run your fingers through my hair. I don't know what woman wouldn't like this to happen to her. A team of British researchers studied kissing couples under an MRI scanner. Kissing takes muscle power. One kiss alone requires 146 muscles to coordinate, including 34 facial muscles and 112 postural muscles.
I don't like being in control when I'm being kissed. I like the guy to be in control, and I don't like much tongue in my mouth, and I don't like that. And the kiss is like the make it or break it for me. If it's like a bad first kiss, then there's no way I'm going to be into it.
So there's no second date or third date or a fourth date if that happens?
Unless it might be a pity date, but it's never gone anywhere.
Good kisser, or let's go with bad kisser first. Too much tongue, or too little tongue actually. Like you kind of have to be like right in the medium to have like the best kisser kind of guy, I guess. So good kisser is in the middle, and then the bad would be like too little or too much.
Nice lips, just nice and big. It can't be too wet. I can't do that.
You don't want you don't want a wet kiss.
Wet kisses, I find that weird and gross. And then he needs to take control, but not too much control where I feel like I'm being manhandled, you know? It just needs to be nice and relaxed.
It's the tugging and the pulling you in close and looking deeply in your eyes. You may open and close your eyes depending on the type of kiss that's being given and the length of that kiss. On top of that, if a guy is grabbing that ass and gripping it firm while he runs his nose down your face, your cheek, your neck, it's over. It's all about graduation. Start off light, then gradually go deeper and deeper, and then you graduate to sensual.
Honestly, what makes a good kiss for me, and kind of on and off dating this one person who I think is like one of the best kisses I ever had, is that there is a choreography going on, a symphony. That's literally what I think of it as. I actually feel like we're doing a dance. Like, you anticipate my next move and you follow. There's times when we're kissing in my mouth. There's times when we're kissing in your mouth. There's a time when we take a breath away and we just stop the kiss and it becomes just a lip touch. And then we pursue it again. I love that. I love when you're not demanding on me and I'm not overly demanding on you. But if we are, it's like choreographed. It's like if it's a greedy kiss, we're both greedy. And if it's a soft kiss, we're both soft. It's like anticipating the next person. That makes a good kiss. When somebody's very aggressive with me and I'm not feeling that with them, or if I'm ready to be aggressive and their kiss is very sloppy, it's a turnoff. But when there's like that chemistry, and I don't know how it happens or why certain people it happens with, but with him, especially, it was just like an alignment of how it flowed. Like if it flowed slow and then the tongue occurred, or if it was just straight on tongue. I can't really say there's a way that starts the best for me. I think it's when two mouths meet and the needs are equally shared. That's when it's awesome. But I'm going to keep it at that. When there's a symphony, like the music is in the right beat and tempo, it's the best kiss.
Girly Nation had differing views on the timing of graduation. For the most part, Girly Nation didn't give permission on tongue action. Me? I mean, if I like you, I like you. I might give you that. But if I find you real hot, you'll be granted an all-access pass. You like a lot of tongue?
I'd say medium. So medium, yeah. Not too much.
Do they have to graduate to that level?
Yeah.
Next, some of us separate kissing from sex. It seems as though kissing is the measuring stick for sex, right? Girls get in their head that if you can kiss, you are good at sex. But the end result, it's all about a connection thing. Check this out. When lips engage, did you know there are 5 out of 12 cranial nerves that are also engaged? And I'll explain further. During this time, your brain, it's gathering as much information about your partner while you're kissing and the connection that you have with the kiss as well as him or her. These women are both married and they're going to school you on connection. They will talk about their own connections between kissing and sex and how they feel that there's no sex without connection.
You have to like kissing. You know, a lot of people don't like kissing.
What?
So, I know a lot of, quite a few, like, female clients, and, people I know, they like to kiss, but that's not like their, thing. Like, sex to them is their thing. To me, kissing is like the thing. Like, if you can kiss, you pretty much have I think you could just pinpoint a lot of good things that you'll be probably really good at. If you can kiss, you're probably really great at oral sex. Which, in my opinion, most of the guys that I would get as my top kisses, they were all great with oral sex.
Right.
Which is it's an attentiveness. When you're a good kisser, there's an attentiveness, and an intention.
But I do remember, like, there was this guy who, in college, he was good in oral sex, but not oral kissing, not kissing. It was a scent. It was like this taste. It was just not... It didn't do anything for me. I was just like, But if he was down, I was like, oh my God. Like, even to this, like, he could make water drip. Oh gosh.
Right.
I'm like, oh my God. Even it was so good that when he graduated from college, instead of just saying congratulations, I wish you all the best of luck, I hope all your dreams come true, I was like, you are still the best person that I have ever had fellatio with, like, or cunnilingus or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I was like, that oh my god. But look, kiss the kid.
Huh.
Maybe he smelled like other women's pussies. I don't know what it is, but maybe I was thinking about it. Maybe he's mental, but he just did not.
But it's interesting. You brought up scent quite a bit.
Yeah.
And you're driven by that. That's a trigger for you.
It's a trigger. I'm about to leave here right now and go to Target and get the Febreze jasmine scent because I just love smells.
That's a trigger across the board for you.
Yeah.
But even with a kiss, that's interesting.
I can taste it.
It doesn't have to be about the kind of kiss, because a kiss is really just about the connection.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it really depends. This is an expression of how connected we are. So that's what I relate to as the kiss. And if we're not connected, then he's kissing me, it's not at the right time, or he's not looking at me, or, there's not a connection. If he's objectified me in any way, then I think that comes across in the kiss, too.
Well, see, that's the kissing is by far. Once you find some other stuff to do, the kissing by far, you forget about that.
But I was told that usually the guy, if he can kiss very well,
then he can. Exactly.
Yes,
that's what I want to know.
But you were also told the bigger his feet, the bigger his
No, that's not
right?
true.
That's not
I don't believe that anymore. No, the kissing is like you can actually feel it. It's trust and believe. You kiss a guy and he turn you on, trust and believe, honey. He got it going on. Yeah.
I don't want to do the kissing. If I'm not marrying you, I don't think I want to do the kissing thing.
And then once you get married, you're like, oh, kiss. I feel like it.
Nah, your breath stink. Nah, your feet stink.
So according to Cheryl Kirschenbaum's study, a passionate kiss acts like a drug, and it causes us to crave the other person, thanks to a brain neurotransmitter called dopamine. And if you're not familiar with dopamine, this is the same substance that is involved with taking illegal substances like cocaine, which explains why the whole novelty of a new romance, why it could feel so addictive, right? Like we can't get enough of it. Kisses don't lie, but it's the oxytocin, also known as the love hormone, that helps us emotionally connect with our partner and develop feelings of attachment. Who doesn't love to kiss an excellent kisser?
And as far as kinds of kiss go, I am a fan of anything real with someone I really care about.
We all agree that if you happily kiss for hours, you've opened up a dam between her thighs. Who couldn't imagine never kissing?
So how do you like to be kissed?
Me?
Yeah.
First of all, I need to talk to you for about 10, 15 minutes. Because I need to make sure your breath don't stink, your teeth are clean, I want to see your tongue, you had a bumps on it, all of that. Yeah, I'm very,
Depends on the mood. Your mood?
Depends on like if we're in the bed, about to have sex, depends on where we're at pretty much.
Are you the type of person that you could have sex without kissing?
Oh yeah, I sure am.
Really?
Yeah. You can kiss on my neck. I can kiss on your neck, but I don't want to.
I mean, not my boyfriend. But we've been together for 3 years. That's different. But sometimes, like back in the day, back in the VCU days, like you just do what you got to do. I don't need all that extra.
And I wouldn't kiss.
It really depends on what type of scenario it is. If it's a drive-by, just have your stuff off when I get there. But if you're not trying to really, you ain't feeling that person like that, and you just want them for a certain thing, you ain't kissing.
No.
So I just can't kiss anybody. There has to be this magnetic pull, this attraction, and I need that lip lock exchange of passion. Imagine not ever experiencing a romantic kiss. I mean, as a human being, you're doing a disservice to yourself. So let's talk about the benefits of kissing, because you can kiss for many health reasons. There are clearly many ranges of and benefits to kissing. Kissing boosts our endorphins and those oxytocin levels. These are the same feel-good chemicals that your brain releases after a good workout and gives you that tingly butterfly feeling sensation all over. Okay, what? Ladies, listen up. Kissing relieves menstrual cramps. Apparently, kissing releases endorphins, which inhibits pain and causes our blood vessels to dilate, which means we feel less of menstrual cramps. Pecks are cool too. I mean, as women, a kiss opens the door to our world. We immediately make the decision, whether we're going to connect with this person after a kiss.
What makes a great kiss is passion and authenticity. I don't think every kiss needs to be this major tongue tango, exploring each other's mouths type kiss. I think they all just have to have meaning, and a light peck can be just as powerful as a deeper kiss. They're all wonderful.
Oh, and I know that feeling oh so well. In fact, after a date, this guy killed it. And I'm not saying he killed it in a good way, he killed it with his wet kiss. All my pent-up excitement, it died on a vine. People who can't dance or kiss are crazy deal breakers for me. These are the two things that I seek and I enjoy the most. And kissing can be a forgotten pleasure if you're with somebody for a long, long time. But on the other hand, it's an instant feel-good. So ask a woman how she likes to be kissed, and it's over. Or women, if you constructively tell him how you like to be kissed, it's over. But know that there's no right or wrong formula when it comes to kissing. It's a function of what turns you on that you call your kissing style. And there you have it. That wraps up another episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Please tweet that you listened to this episode by tagging me on Twitter or Instagram at Nina Babel. Or what's even better, send me a Snapchat. New episodes of the Keep It 100 Girl Show drop every Tuesday on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio. Don't forget to share the show with your girlies. Anybody that has a question or personal story that you want to share, send your email to ask@ninababel.com. And you know what? I'm going to feature it on an upcoming show. Give me some love, Girly Nation. You know how you could show me your girl hug? Please subscribe, or even better, rate and review the podcast in iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. After all, I'm still the new chick on the iTunes block. When you rate and review my podcast, you are helping me and my position in every iTunes category. You could also check out my videos on YouTube by typing in the search field Nina Babel. Tune in to next week's episode where women will be keeping it real and true about bras. Did you know that 80% of women are wearing the wrong bra? Victoria will be no secret next week. Bra hacks and facts will be revealed with the help of some bra experts. Thanks, girl. Smooches.